Everybody, this is Army veteran Tarika Whitty. I'm standing here at the Spike It booth with my pro staff manager, Katie. And Katie's going to talk to us about everything that's going on with Spike It for ICAST 2014. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Tarika. All right, this year what we have new is a swim bait kit with Color Coat. And Color Coat is a water-based paint, non-toxic, no fumes. Kids can use it under supervision with their parents. After painting, I mean, you can make all these different patterns, whether it's the rainbow trout or, you know, what baby bass, whatever you want.
Baby bass.
Mm-hmm. Or you can make up your own. It doesn't matter. It comes with, you know, all the contents are in this kit.
Okay.
We also have a hand-poured kit. You can make your own lures. Comes with a mold, 6 different body styles. You can make your own lures, whatever color, scents, colors, whatever you want it to be. You just have at it and be creative. And that comes with the plastic, everything you need for that. So that's what we have new. We also have our UV Glow, very popular. Comes in the spray, hard baits, and soft plastics. And then you also have the markers and the dyes for soft plastics. They don't work on hard baits, but the sprays do.
Right.
Okay, and then we, of course, have our dipping glows. All these different kinds: garlic, gamefish, crawfish, unscented, crawlick, and stinkum are our new colors, or new scents. Shrimp, super salty garlic, and our neutralizer for those little spills that you might get on your carpet. And that's really, I mean, we have our dipping glows in marker form as well, and we also have them in aerosols. If you prefer an aerosol, it's great for that. And that's what we have going on.
Hey, this is Army veteran Tarika Whitty. I'm still here at the Spike It booth, and now we're going to go to a demonstration done by Don. He's going to be demonstrating a painting out of the swim bait kit.
Okay.
Hey, Don.
Hello there, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm waiting on my demo for this swim bait.
Okay, well, we're trying to get everything ready for it.
Okay.
I'm basically getting my paintbrushes ready. I'm going to paint a rainbow trout today.
Okay, okay.
So we've got this one little minutes that comes in the kit here. This is a 5-inch swim bait.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the blood red, the black, and the watermelon.
Okay.
And we're going to make a rainbow trout out of it. And we're going to dip it in the hot plastic sol, which is called the clear sol, when we get through with it. And we'll have a finished bait.
Okay.
So,
looking forward to it.
Okay.
You know, I always look forward to coming over here because I always got something that nobody else has to take home to play with.
Well, at least you get to take and fish with it.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I'm gonna get my brushes up here ready to go. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna. A lot of times I use a palette to put some of my paints in, but I think I'll just use the top of this thing here.
Okay.
This is our watermelon color.
Okay.
I'm going to just kind of smear it around in here so I can, what I like to do is just kind of do a light coating here. Let's see here. And I use a watermelon for the back of the rainbow trout. It makes a really nice neutral green.
Okay.
It works good for rainbow trout or baby bass or.
It almost looks like a green pumpkin.
It's a really nice green. Green pumpkins and watermelon look very similar. But I just kind of do it in stages. I don't try to rush it all at one time. I try to put a little color on this side.
Okay.
And I'm going to let it work on this other side here.
Now, Don, it doesn't take this paint long to dry at all?
No, it dries really fast. It's only a few minutes to dry.
Okay.
And a lot of times I'll use a blow dryer to expedite it. If I want to put one coat on top of another, I just get a simple blow dryer and just dry this coating here.
Okay.
And that really expedites it.
So this is something that people that's at home in their leisure could just sit around and just paint.
Yes, you can do this in your house. There's no fumes coming off of this. You can't even, it's a water-based paint, so you can't even smell it. So it's really, it's fun to work with. And my daughter loves to paint. She's 8 years old, and she loves to paint fishing lures.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to bring her one day, but she loves getting out here and just painting like this. And so I let my daughter use this. So I'm not concerned about the health effects because it's water-based. It's no fumes coming off of it, so it's really safe to use. I don't let her do it by herself.
Absolutely.
But I always, but it's no problem for your kid to use this if you're supervising them.
And once people run out of the products, the swim baits and the kit, they can just come right back to Spike It and reorder?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
When you get the kit, this is the size container you're going to get. This little bottle here. That will paint a lot of baits. It does a lot of paint. I mean, you can go a long ways with that. And they can come back and buy a bigger container.
Okay.
Or we have any size container they want.
Okay.
But there's plenty of paint in here. I mean, you can dip out of here or you can dip like I'm doing here, but there's plenty of paint in here to paint all those baits plus more.
Okay.
So, and you can also, you could pour that in your airbrush if you wanted to. A lot of people have airbrushes at the house, and if you wanted to pour it in your airbrush, you just pour it in and do just like I'm doing here, but just use the airbrush instead.
Okay.
Yep.
Now the kit is going to be available when, Don?
Well, over the next few weeks we'll have it available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And at the end of this video, we're going to post the website for Spike It and the contact information so that people will know how to go and order their kits.
Okay. I've got some green on here, and you can make it look as nice as you want to, just depending on how much time you want to spend with it. But we're going to kind of close this watermelon up, and I'm going to do a red next.
Okay.
Yeah, shake these up a little bit. Now when I do a red, I like to just smear a little bit of red on here I really want to use a red to make a pink for a rainbow trout.
Okay.
So I don't want to just get it and start painting on there because this will be too much. Now I'm going to take a blow dryer like we discussed, and I'm going to just dry this off. That way I can take the red on top of it.
Okay.
Okay. Now when I want to put a light coating, I do what they call a dry brushing technique.
Okay.
And I'm going to just take a little of this red and put on here. Just get a little bit out of here. And I don't want very much red on this thing, so I'm going to just blot it out. I'm going to just blot it on here, because I just want a slight...
Just a tint looks like.
Yeah, so let's see, that's kind of a... So I'm going to do just like this.
Okay.
Put just a really light red tint on. That's all you need for a rainbow trout. So we're just putting that really light tint on it. Just like that. That's all it takes.
Okay.
And now we're going to take some black, put some black dots on it. Just a little black on there, just come in here and put some specks on it.
Okay.
And you just put kind of random patterns on here. You don't want to make them too in straight lines or anything. You don't want to do that.
Okay.
And you put big dots, little dots, whatever you want to do. does on this side, and we're almost finished there.
Okay.
As soon as we get this done, we're gonna glue some eyes on it, and it's gonna be ready to dip in our hot clear sol.
Okay.
Now in the kit, it comes with a pint of clear sol. That's enough to make at least 2 or 3 cupfuls of plastic.
Okay.
And what you're going to do with that is just put into like a 8-ounce Pyrex measuring cup.
Okay.
And you put it in the microwave. And most people that have shops or whatever, they've got a microwave out in the shop or something. So I would take my shop microwave and I'd go ahead and cook the plastic. And then you just dip it. You dip this finished bait into the clear plastic. Now I've got a hot pot here, which most people aren't going to have at home or anything, but I just use a hot pot for the show here. But if I'm in my shop, a lot of times I just want to make a few of them. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes to heat up in the microwave, and you don't have to worry about using it all.
Okay.
You can let it cool down and come back again and microwave it again.
So how many times can you microwave it?
Several times, yeah. Okay. I try to do more than one bait at a time. I try to paint a handful of baits, and I'll go, as soon as I get them all painted up, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 or so, then I'm gonna go dip them all at the same time.
Okay.
And I'll show you a few techniques that I like to use for dipping those.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. And that's probably one of the things you really have to be careful with, since it is hot plastic. You want to just be careful. And it's the same thing a hand pour guy would use when he's making his plastic. When he makes his plastic bases, it works just like that.
Okay.
All you're doing is heating up, just like a lot of people that will do this will be people who do hand pours. So they're already used to using this stuff already.
And I know there's like special gloves and stuff with the hot pot and all of that. That people should use for safety reasons.
What I would do, I think when you're using a hot pot or using your glove in the microwave, just get a simple glove, like a cotton glove or something like that, in case you spill something. It's going to keep you from getting burned. Okay. Or you can use a kitchen mitten if you've got a kitchen. That'll work fine also. When you heat up oil for a French fry machine, I mean, you're looking at 350, 375 degrees, and that's the same range you're looking at here. This is going to be about 340 degrees or 350 degrees when it's ready to use. Okay. So it's just like any kind of other grease or anything else you'd be handling in your house. Okay. So now the kit also comes with eyes. It comes with few different color eyes, and for trout I'll use like a gold eye. Okay. So I'm going to these are PVC plastic eyes here. So how many eyes does it come? How many sheets of eyes? It comes with 3 different colors. Okay. You've got 32 of each. Okay. So you got like 96 eyes. Okay. And just pick. That's a lot of eyes to be. I mean, it's got extra eyes. So a lot of people want one color, some people want another. But this paint is still damp that I've already put on here. So there's enough adhesion. I can just put this eye on here now and just stick it on there. Okay. Now, if I had to let this dry, I would take the clear. It comes with some clear, and I'll take a little clear and just paint that on there. And it would act just like a glue to stick this eye on. Oh, that looks good. But now we've got the eye stuck on it here. And when I dip these lures, I mean, everybody that fishes has a hook anyway. So what I like to do, and it's dry enough now we can go ahead and dip it. I take a hook and put it in the back end here. Okay. And that that holds it. Okay. Keeps it in place where it's ready to use. That looks really good. And keep in mind, you'll be doing this with a little Pyrex dish. If you had it, and all you do is just kind of dip it in and you can kind of bend it like this to go in, so you don't have to fill it all the way full. Oh, okay. And you pull it back out like that. Okay. And you have your clear coat. Now, I've got this pot here. Let's stir this up just a little bit. Okay, I'll just use the back of this. Okay. And you see it's kind of nice paint job, but it's kind of plain. Yeah. But what this will do is give it a really deep gloss luster. Makes it really shiny, looks like a wet fish. Okay. And when you pull a fish out of the water, you know they've got the slime on it. It makes them really, really shiny. If you look at that now, look at the gloss on it.
Look at this.
It gives it a 3D effect.
Yep.
And I give this a few minutes to cool down.
Okay.
And a lot of times it'll have a drip here, and I just cut that off with a pair of scissors when I'm finished.
Okay. Well, while Don's letting this cool off, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna show you some of Don's work. He has some swim baits already painted up. If I can get the camera to come in and look at this, this is some of Don's work. Thank you, Katie. This is some of Don's work. Let me tell you, this guy is amazing, and this is all done by him and by hand. So I'm telling you, this is a great kit for you to start out with. So after this, we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at what Don did, the one that he demoed for us. It should be dry here in a few minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll show you pictures of that.